glad these lights are so bright because I was worried my eyes weren't going to look Chinesey enough. You guys like the racial humor? Yeah! Asian stereotypes? Yeah! I'm going to disappoint you. Because I can't do the voices. The closest I get is Borat. Like, Yektumes, my name is Borat, very nice to be here, wah wah wee wah. Which works if there are enough white people in the room. I can't tell the difference. But white people, you can flip it around, because if a Caucasian person speaks Chinese, Chinese people go crazy, they love it. They're like, wah wah wee wah, this man speaks Chinese. Still Borat. So obviously, if I reference Borat, I don't keep up with pop culture very well. It's tough because usually abbreviations. I don't even know what they're referring to. It's all like GOT is Game of Thrones, SOA is Sons of Anarchy. So try to keep up. I'm like, SOM was on last night when that Baroness left. It really opened up escaping the Nazis. And then he's like confused. SOM. Yeah, Sound of Music, bitches! I don't read newspapers either because the headlines are so stupid. They're not about being informative anymore. They're just all about the puns. It's like couple finds large snake in their backseat in hysterics. Or OBGYN closes doors after 30 years. That's all, folks. But that's why I try really hard to stay out of the news, because my last name is Tung. But that's not as bad as my friend, John Pedo Rapist. I got married last year. And I'm learning so much. I know how to launder bras now. But it's so hard talking to my single guy friends because they don't understand women. It's all like, use backhanded compliments so that they subconsciously seek your approval. You can't fart in front of women. Or you have to live together first in case they have weird habits like groinal bleeding. But the best thing a spouse can do is remind you of who you are. Because sometimes we forget. We get into the day-to-day grind of our work lives and we forget who we are. But a good spouse reminds us. Just the other day, my wife reminded me that I'm the type of man who does the dishes after dinner. And when you get married, you become part of a team. Your teammates. And your teammates are the other husbands in the world. Sure, keep your wife happy, but don't do something extravagant and makes everyone else look bad. For example, don't buy diamond earrings for your first anniversary. Diamond anniversary is the 60th year. First year is paper, you suck up. Be like the rest of us and learn some origami. And I love being married. But I'm not here to say everyone needs to get married. If you found love and it works for you, I'm not going to besmirch that. The only thing you need, the most important thing, the thing that makes your relationship work and strong is being in debt together. A wedding just happens to be a really quick way to owe a lot of money. But any single people here today? Yeah! Woo! It's a rough world for you. But I'm fascinated by the crazy things that single people do and experience dealing with other single people. It's the same fascination I have watching The Walking Dead. I had a single friend, she's at dinner, and this guy buys her a scotch from across the room, makes his way over, and his opening line is, "I'm a chartered accountant." What makes this guy think he's entitled to do anything with women based on his job? The only occupation that could possibly work with would be if he were an Olympic weightlifter specializing in the tongue events. I don't know what women want. But the worst abuse that men inflict on women has got to be Movember. I think it's fun, but we have to put up with all the whining. It's always like, ooh, you look like a homeless person. Ooh, you've got food stuck in it. Ooh, it's chafing my thighs. Thank you, and may your thighs be chafed.